You're still tuned into TBD here on KCSB FM 91.9 in Santa Barbara, kcsb.org to the rest of the world. You're just listening to a song called Still Flat by Built to Spill, and it also credits Caustic Resin, which is a really cool Built to Spill side project. But this song is specifically from the Red Hot and Bothered compilation. It's a 90s compilation that was put out by Red Hot, put out in 1995, and it was like a series, so it came with like a box with like a bunch of records featuring a ton of really cool artists, and it was to benefit AIDS. And Red Hot still puts out really cool comps. They just put out the Transa compilation, so you should check that out. Anyways, we have Boy Girl here in the studio. They just played a live in studio set for us. How's it going, guys?
We're having a lot of fun.
Sick. Yeah, we had you in here a bit ago, introducing or just talking about some of the songs that you guys were playing. But I don't know, for anybody that isn't familiar with you guys or wasn't here before, do you want to just like mention who you are, like what you guys play in the band and stuff?
Yeah. You want to go next?
Yeah, I'm Maxine, and I play the bass and I sing a little in Boy Girl.
Yeah, I'm Isaac, and I play guitar. And today we have Corey with us, filling in on the drums. So shout out to Corey. Yeah.
Sick. That was awesome. I know we're chatting a little bit about the songs. You want to finish up what we played on here? We had Your Arms Are My Cocoon with their song Metamorphosis, and then the Ronettes with their song So Young. And then we started off that last set with Snail by Watercolor Paintings.
Nice. Yeah. Snail by Watercolor Paintings. Figured we'd throw a Yay band in there. They're really, really cool. I love their I'm not even sure the instrument. Is it a harp?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and they have such a cool sound. The first time I heard them, I was like, I just kind of fell in love with them.
Watercolor Paintings are just like a Santa Barbara like classic twee band from the 2000s era. I think this 7-inch came out in like 2009. Wow. That Eric put out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love that band. They're so good.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them until recently.
I actually just played a band. I played a song on here called On the Sunny Side by Soar, and Rebecca from Watercolor Paintings. That's the band that she played in after Watercolor Paintings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they also just put this track out, so it's cool to see that like she's still making music with people. Yeah,
that's super cool.
Yeah.
There's am I wrong, but are they siblings?
Yeah, Watercolor Paintings was Josh and his sister. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I remember reading like it was like a blog that someone posted. It was like archived, and they talked about like their last show.
Oh, that's crazy, actually.
And it was just like a really descriptive, kind of just like telling everything from the start of the beginning of the show, and how it's like, it was really sad that it was like their last show, and it was really well written. I have to find it online. But.
Dude, you have to send me that. That's super sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Josh and Rebecca from Watercolor Paintings were both like really involved in KCSB, so they both had shows for a really long time. Rebecca was like general manager and like worked here for a while, and then Josh also worked here. If you want to look into a cool little bit about just old DIY scene history, you can check out Josh's website, 5432fun.org. There's a lot of really cool archived shows and bootlegs from that era that Yay Records started in. So there's a lot of like cool old like Sea Lion sets and Maria sets and stuff with like the vacuum cleaner and whatnot.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, you guys today when you played on the radio sounded a bit different than usual. We were kind of talking about like earlier, you know, that you guys are kind of like going more towards like a mellower sound compared to what you were doing before.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just we were a lot like louder, noisier, partly due to like having like bad PA systems, so we can never really hear ourselves, and just it's just fun to play loud. And I think after playing an acoustic set one time by default because our drummer couldn't make it, we realized it's kind of cool, and we slowly try to like hone down the loudness. And but today we pretty much stripped it down to just acoustic, and I mean we'll see how it goes from now.
Cool,
we
dude.
still might get loud.
Yeah, we're still a rock band.
Yeah, sick, dude. Yeah, I really like the change of pace a little bit with like your acoustic sets. It's like nice to hear the songs. You can, like you said, hear everything like not distorted and whatnot. You know, yeah, it's kind of cool to hear every now and then.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you guys gonna do this at the breakfast show next week?
Yeah,
most likely.
That's the plan. We'll keep it mellow.
For some reason, I thought everyone was doing like an acoustic, but
I did too, honestly.
Either way, I mean, it works out.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Redbird for show.
Oh, dude, so stoked for that.
Yeah, it should be cool.
Be there next Saturday at the Mystery Shop in Oxnard.
Yeah, next Saturday, 11 a.m., early breakfast show. We're going to have pancakes and bands playing. The full lineup is Boy Girl. Faint is playing their first show with a band. Satin is playing. And then also Redbird, like we just mentioned. Yeah, so it's going to be really fun. There's going to be an espresso pop-up. You should all come out, everybody that's listening. The pancakes and stuff are free.
Hell yeah.
So what else have you guys been up to lately? We had you guys on the show like a couple of years ago at this point, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, last time we were on, it was COVID time.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? We did like a Zoom interview and stuff.
That was kind of fun.
It was really fun. We were really excited about that too.
Yeah, I mean, especially just being at home, having nothing, but it's like, hey, let's do this radio thing where...
Yeah.
That was, thanks again for having us then. That was cool.
For sure, dude.
But now, it's...
We're still kind of doing the same. We're watching movies. We're big movie lovers.
Yeah.
We both... Yeah, we work and we play music.
Yeah. Do you guys do anything exciting for work and stuff?
I'm an art teacher, so that's really exciting for me. I really love my job and giving kids like the opportunity to like just explore different art mediums.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So you just like teach them all kinds of different mediums and stuff?
Yeah.
Like what kind of like drawing, painting?
Yeah, like color mixing, like the basics of like shade and shadow.
Yeah.
How to like use clay, how to make a sculpture out of clay and go about that.
So you majored in art, so this is kind of like your bread and butter, right?
Yeah, this is exactly like what I want to do.
So when you were going to
teaching,
school, you were like envisioning this and now you made it.
Yeah, well, when I was going to school, it was more exploring my own art. Never thought I'd want to be like a teacher, but I started working with kids and I just fell in love with it. It's so much fun and they're so excited to learn. So it makes me even more excited too.
So sick. What's the most like, I guess, rewarding thing about being a teacher, I guess?
Just having the students be so excited to like see me and ask like, am I going to be in your class today? Or what are we doing today? What are we going to learn? That just like warms my heart. It's so
just
fun.
like excited about art and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. So what do you do, Isaac? What do you do for work?
It's not as exciting as that. The place I work for is pretty cool, DW. So there's a lot of like kind of famous drummers that come in every once in a while. I haven't met too many of them, but yeah, DW. I mean, it's a great drum company.
Yeah, dude. And when we are like driving over here, you were telling me just about how. I mean, I didn't know this. I knew that DW makes drums and stuff, but this is like their main factory, right?
Yes. Yeah. So there's only one factory, and it's in Oxnard. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. And
You met
that band
the-
Goblin
Yeah.
came in a couple weeks ago. Some legends. They do soundtracks for Dario Argento, which is a director that I love. Makes classic horror movies.
So sick.
Built to Spill drummer came in. I met her just briefly, but thought that was cool. You know, just be at work and these
Just like,
people are touring.
oh, dude, what's up?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, before that, I was doing like more like electrical work, so it was more hands-on kind of stuff, which I'm like grateful for because I have these skills that I can use still.
He's a handyman.
Sick.
Yeah, I mean, I like the job now. It's like an office job, so 8 to
And
5,
you get holiday parties,
holiday parties, benefits.
some
maybe.
benefits.
Let's go.
That's what's up, dude. You get some, I don't know, checkups for free, right?
Yeah.
Or
something
cheaper,
like that,
I guess,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, not free. Insurance is messed up. Anyway, yeah, that's cool, dude. So are you guys like working on any new music?
Yep.
At all?
Yeah. We are very close to finishing our first full-length album, which should be out very, very soon.
Yeah, probably realistically, February, March. Well, we just need to finish the mixing, so it's the last phase of that, and then it takes a couple months for the records to come in, so
Yeah.
it might be a waiting game for after that.
Yeah.
So, but
Cool.
yeah, we're excited to release it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, have you guys been playing any of the songs on this album, or is everything going to be like brand new? Like,
No, pretty much it's the stuff that we've been playing the past couple of years. Some of it's stuff that we haven't played just because it's kind of difficult to play, but most of it's you've probably heard before.
yeah,
If
sick,
you've been to
dude.
our shows, yeah. Hmm.
I'm excited to hear it. And do you guys have like a plan on like who's gonna release it, or like any mediums? Like, what are you guys trying to do?
Yeah, so it's going to be released under Yay Records. He's going to release the record. That's the plan, at least. So that's pretty exciting. It's
Nice.
That's kind of a goal of mine that I've always had, to release music on actual vinyl. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then we've always been big fans of Yate Records,
Yeah.
and Eric Bayos has become a really good friend of ours, and we're really excited to be working with him.
So cool. Yeah, shout out Eric. There's a really good interview that we did if you want to learn more about him or just hear about his life and stuff. That's at youtube.com/TBD presents for anybody that's wondering. That's really cool though. I'm really excited to hear what you guys are going to be putting out. And then you guys are working with like Max Dickinson, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so
So
he's
sick.
been helping us record and mix
Yeah.
our stuff. Cool
Cool.
guy. He's a good guy to work with.
Max is a legend, dude.
Hmm.
Sick. I know you guys were mentioning too, you had like a movie club.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
What's up with
something
the movie
that's
club?
been going like on, off and on for like a couple of years now. But,
Yeah.
the most recent one it's been going pretty well. It's been led by John. Shout out John. He's a good movie club leader.
Yeah, let us know if you're interested in joining Movie Club. You could just message us on our Instagram, Boy Girl Forever, and we'll let you join.
Yeah, the current movie is 1986 Transformers.
I didn't even know there was a 1986 Transformers movie.
It's like the OG movie.
Yeah, that's sick. Is it like animated or is
It's
it like live
animated,
action?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So I haven't seen it yet, but before that it was Giri, The Wrath of God, which is a Werner Herzog movie. It's one of our favorite directors. He's
Yeah.
really awesome.
On the way up, you guys were telling me some crazy stuff about Werner Herzog or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's one of the nuttiest directors out there, and
Yeah.
he works with some of the craziest actors, Klaus Kinski being one of them.
Which one, Klaus?
Klaus Kinski.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
They're true artists.
I love the story that you were telling me about Werner Herzog eating his shoe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a short film that you can
yeah,
watch.
like whoever doesn't know, it's like basically I think he made a bet with like another director, and I'm not sure what it was exactly, but he said if he lost, he would eat a shoe. So he lost, and there's like a short film that you can see online where he like gets some chefs to help him cook his boot, and he cooks it for like hours and hours and hours, seasons it, and then like he gets a fork and knife and just eats a leather boot.
I'm really curious if it was like soft enough for him to actually like chew and whatnot.
Yeah, it looked like it was. It's actually making me hungry
Took a
just
while.
talking about it.
Yeah. That's so sick.
Yeah, shout out Werner.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite movie that you've had on like Movie Club? Is there like a favorite?
Of the recent
Wow,
movie
yeah.
club,
I there is one. My Dinner with Andre. I think that one
a
took
good
the
one.
cake so far.
My
What's that
Dinner
one
with
about?
Andre.
It was my third time seeing it, and each time I see it, it's just better and better.
It's this guy, his name is Wally, and he has dinner with his friend Andre, and that's literally the whole movie. They basically go into like a deep conversation about everything life and the experiences that Andre had, because he kind of like I guess he like kind of vanished from like the public eye because he's like a writer,
Mm.
and he talks to Andre about all the experiences that he had,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a really fascinating movie.
That's so cool.
Hmm.
That sounds like
It-
a really sick concept.
Yeah, it's like it sounds like two guys talking. Is that really good?
A
But
podcast?
it's really funny, and by the end of it, depending on who you are, I guess, and it can really hit you like emotionally.
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah,
Well-
definitely not for everyone, but if it interests you at all, yeah, you might like it.
So, like, I'm curious, like, were they just like sitting at a table together?
Yeah.
The whole movie, they're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until the last couple of minutes, then like they go home and that's it. But yeah.
Interesting. I was like curious to hear if maybe they like had cut scenes where it's like they'd be talking about something and they would like show.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah, it's not like still like no cuts or anything. So it's like it's not like continuous like a podcast or anything like that.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know? It's still a movie, but
yeah,
it just shows like the power of like dialogue. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
You could tell a whole story and like get invested in the story, imagine it yourself. Then yeah, that's kind of what that movie is.
Sick. Well, we're getting towards the end of the show here. We got like a couple minutes left. I guess where can people keep up with all things boy girl?
Wow. Our Instagram is boygirl4ever, like the number 4. And we are on Apple Music, Spotify, all those good streaming platforms.
Yeah, you can come to one of our shows.
We're playing next Saturday at the Mystery Shop, 11 a.m.
You're also DJing a show, right?
I'm
The
DJing a
night
show
before?
next Friday. It's the last Yay record show.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So sick. Well, actually kind of sad, but
Maybe he'll do something. Maybe he just means last of this year.
yeah.
We can.
For now.
Yeah, last show for now. Yeah, go catch Isaac DJ at Casa Agria, right?
Sorry,
Next
Maria's
Friday.
playing. Yeah.
And then Boy Girl playing a live set at the Breakfast Show, 11 a.m. Saturday, December 14th at Mystery Shop. That'll be super fun. Free pancakes, espresso, and live bands. Got one more question for you guys. You guys answered it a couple of years ago, but we're going to ask again because it's tradition at this point, you know?
Yes.
Are you guys ready for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So a rat is going to jump into your mouth. Do you want this rat to jump into your mouth head first or butt first, and why?
So, I'm kind of like terrified of rats now, because
Really? Now?
well,
You
I'm
weren't
sure no
before?
one really likes rats, but recently, every time I throw out the trash, there's like just rats coming out of the trash can, and it's just like, it's the worst feeling.
I'm not
really?
afraid of them. I think
I'm
they're
not
cute.
afraid of them, and it's like, I'm throwing out the trash, and there's like four rats coming out of the trash can. Like,
That's
what am I-
actually kind of wild. That freaked me out too. I'd just
It's
be like,
like-
damn, come on.
What am I supposed
You
to
know?
do here?
They're just hungry. But
With that
I
in
think
mind.
what I answered last time was face first. So I can just end it. I mean, I'd rather not do that at all, but
Damn, you want to kill him. You said
I don't
you-
want to.
you just
I
said
could
you
give it a
liked him.
kiss. I
Yeah.
could give it a little kiss, and maybe they'll change their mind about everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You seem to like them. They're just getting dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rat, you said the rat falls.
Yeah.
From- This guy.
We kind of changed it now. It's like you make your own story, but if you want me to give you a scenario, yeah, it falls
It
from
just
like
falls.
the ceiling,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my god.
Well, their butts are probably
Yeah.
softer.
Probably face. I think I said butt last time, but I think face first. And
Give it a kiss.
Give it a little kiss.
yeah, it just hits your mouth. That's fine.
Yeah, that's nice.
The butt, yeah.
They also, yeah, they have huge balls too, so it's like,
Some cushion.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that kind of does it for the end of the show. Up next is Lie Talks Demands Remain Unwritten from 6 to 8 p.m. Shout out to Maddie. We have a live set next week as well on TBD. It's going to be with Faint. So I'm excited for that. That'll be another really good show. And then Maddie and I are working on getting an interview locked in with Finez. So Maddie will be co-hosting a TBD show again very soon. They just finished their grad school work. So expect to hear them on TBD again. But for now, listen to the Light Talks Demands Remain Unwritten. This is TBD. Oh, that was really bad sounding. This is TBD here on KCSB. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.